A few weeks in to life stripped back, food, sleep, exercise might be all that we have. You suddenly remember the things that really matter. We think of our nearest and dearest as we start to feel lonely and fatter. You see, it's hard for those of us who are living on our own when the closest human contact is the voice down the phone. It reminds us though that when all is said and done, relationships matter whether you're old or you're young. It's the people that we love who help us get through. But with less people around, well, what can we do? Well, here's my top tip to help us get along. Go back to the beginning and you can't go wrong. You see, there's a reason that we as people seem to need one another. God made us that way. Oops, I've made a blunder. You see, I've mentioned that word for which we don't have time. Survival of the fittest is what I'm about, where the weak should all die. Well, hold the phone. That doesn't feel right. It's cold and heartless and not very nice. Well, yeah, that's true, and that's why knowing God is so good. A God of relationships who made each one of us. Now, relationships work when we show that we truly care. Much like the God who's supposedly not there. But the story is told of a God who sent his son into a world broken by selfishness and wrong. He came down to us and played on our own turf and showed us the way to relationship with the God of the earth. Two events that happened, his death and resurrection, ruined death but gave us hope of heaven. But the big point that I would really like to make today, while the doctors fight the virus and we simply have to wait, the God of the universe, the one who fills the empty hole, is the God that you and I were all made to know.